Hello everyone, how are you? Hope you are well. I am also fine by mercy of Allah. So all thanks to Allah. That's Allah give us a healthy body, healthy situation and happy life, happy environment. So that's all thanks to Allah. So today's session we are as well as speaking English, practice speaking English. Practice speaking English. Practice speaking English. Practice speaking English with ChatGPT, and ChatGPT will ask IELTS 10 question, and we will answer the questions, and when giving answering we have any problem, then ChatGPT will help us to us correct me where is my problem. Is it fluency problem? Is it a grammatical problem, grammatical problem, or it is you have to be anything adding some new words or extra accuracy. He will give us, he will tell us what you need to improve our speaking. So let's say start, don't waste our time. Please just wait 2 minutes, just 2 minutes, I will be back. Just different first. Please just 2 minutes. I recite my English practice, then I will practice. So just 2 minutes. And I like to love my village because it isn't in the town, but it is 8 to 10 kilometers away. Okay. Away, making it very quiet. It's not so noisy like the city. Is not very like the city where there are many car sounds and crowds. I also enjoy the air. Here is fresh, free from pollutions. Where is fresh and free from pollutions. There is populations like common city and peaceful environment, and beautiful scenario make it a great place to live. Make it great place to live. In my free time I will listen to music, watch movies, playing footballs. I like playing footballs because I enjoy running. It is very beneficial for our health and it's great for exercise. That helps me. It's great. It is great. It's great for great exercise. It's very beneficial for our health. It's great from researches that helps me keep the body fit. That's why I love it. That's why I love it. That's why I love it. I prefer to be around variety of people. I prefer to be around a variety of people. I enjoy talking to them about their lives, their families, their works, their future plan. I love learning about their experiences and getting to know their perspective. I want to the perspective for me, interacting with people, it's an opportunity to learn new things. Interacting to new people, it's a great opportunity to learn new things, such as their culture, religions, and values. And why that's why I enjoy traveling and making documentaries them, as it's allow me connect with others and understand the world better. But not too heavy. Rain, I enjoy the sound of the breathing around, quiet and peaceful during the time. It creates calm atmosphere and I find it very relaxing. A different season of various season might be my favorite size summer. I love that warm weather, it's long days, the opportunity to enjoy outdoor activities. Summer brings a lot of fun like traveling, barbecues, and spending time with friends and family. It makes me feel energetic and happy. My hometown is my library is peaceful and not this is a peaceful village and not too noisy. The weather here is pleasant and there are not many people. There's not many people, so the city feels very calm. There is no traffic on the road, and the road is clear. You can go anywhere easily. You can go anywhere easily, reach your destination. You can go anywhere easily and reach your destination quickly without wasting much time. You can go anywhere easily without wasting your time, and it will reach you very quickly. So I finish my practice and let's start. Hello ChatGPT. Hello ChatGPT. How are you?
Hi, Mahidi. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How about you? How's your day going?
I'm feeling great too. Let's start our practice sessions.
That's awesome to hear. Are you in the mood to practice English today? Or do you have something else in mind?
Yeah. I am ready for practice IELTS question. Then you will ask me and I will answer. And you correct me and you feedback me what I wanted, what I have to be improved in my practicing, and you will mark me what marks did I get. Do I get?
Got it. So you'll ask me a question first, and then I'll take it from there. Sounds fun. Go ahead with your question whenever you're ready.
I'm ready. Let's start.
All right. You can start by asking me a question, and I'll reply. Then I'll ask you one in return. Let's go.
No. You will ask me any of IELTS question and I will answer you.
Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Our systems are experiencing heavy load. Please try again later.
Please ask me 10 IELTS question, then I will answer those questions.
Sure. I'll ask you 10 IELTS style questions. Answer them one by one, and I'll give feedback after each response. Ready? Here's the first question. 1. Can you describe your hometown?
My hometown is Khulna and I love my hometown because it is peaceful and not very noisy and crowded, and it's become calm when the fresh air are surrounding, and it's feel me and it looks better, it's feel me better. That's it.
Good attempt, Mahidi. Here's some feedback for improvement. 1. Correct name. You might have meant Kulna instead of Kunka. Be careful with pronunciation or spelling. 2. Grammar. Instead of it's become calm when the fresh air are surrounding, you could say it becomes calm when fresh air surrounds it. 3. Vocabulary. Filmy isn't the best choice here. Perhaps you meant scenic or picturesque. 4. Structure. Try organizing your ideas into clear sentences, like describing the peacefulness first, then the fresh air, and finally the beauty. Here's a refined version. My hometown is Kulna, and I love it because it is peaceful, not very noisy or crowded. It feels calm, fresh air all around, and its scenic beauty makes it very appealing. I'll give you 6 out of 10. Great effort. Now for question 2. What is your favorite type of weather and why?
My favorite weather is rainy season because, but I don't like too much rainy, just little rainy, and because the raining sounds, it's very quiet and relaxing, and everywhere is very quiet and peaceful, and the weather was not very hot because I don't like very hot and very cold weather. So that's why I like rainy season, because it is very not very hot or cold.
Good job, Mahidi. Here's your feedback. 1. Clarity. Instead of just little rainy, you can say just light rain. 2. Grammar. The raining sounds, it's very quiet and relaxing, can be improved to the sound of rain is quiet and relaxing. 3. Tenses. You said the weather was not very hot, talking about your general preference. So it should be the weather is not very hot. 4. Repetition. You mentioned not very hot and cold twice. Try to avoid repeating. Here's a refined version. My favorite weather is the rainy season, but I prefer light rain, not heavy rain. I love the sound of rain because it's quiet and relaxing. Everything feels peaceful, and the weather is neither too hot nor too cold, which I really like. I'll give you 7 out of 10. You're improving. Next question 3. Do you prefer living in a city or the countryside? Why?
I prefer living in city, but what city I like the most is not
That's a
very
clear and simple answer, but it could be more detailed to fully address the question. Here's how you can improve. 1. Elaboration. Explain why you prefer living in the city. Mention specific benefits like job opportunities, better facilities, or lifestyle. 2. Sentence structure. Expand your ideas to form a more complete response. Here's an example. I prefer living in the city because it offers more job opportunities and access to facilities like schools, hospitals, and entertainment. Enjoy a fast-paced lifestyle and the convenience of everything being nearby. Would you like to add more details to your answer?
Yes, I will answer you again.
Great. Take your time and try again. I'm listening.
I prefer to live in the city because city is the most valuable and very important place to live here, because you can easily connect with the railway stations, hospital, and schools, and there are so many facilities that we can get easily from here and there. So you don't have to take so much time to go to the hospital, go to the school, go to the railway stations. You can easily get anywhere, anything from the store, and you can get very peaceful area, and That's it.
Nice effort, Mehdi. Here's your feedback. 1, grammar. Instead of city is the most valuable and very important place to live here, you could say the city is a valuable and important place to live. 2, clarity. Avoid repeating phrases like you can easily. Use variations like it's convenient to access. 3, structure. Your ideas are good, but the sentences can flow better. For example, group similar points together, e.g., transportation, facilities, and convenience. Here's a refined version. I prefer to live in the city because it is convenient and offers many facilities. You can easily access railway stations, hospitals, and schools without spending much time traveling. Stores are nearby, so you can get what you need quickly. The city also has peaceful areas where you can relax, which makes it an ideal place to live. Mark, I'll give you 7.5 out of 10. Great improvement. Next question 4. What do you usually do in your free time?
I usually do in my free time playing football and playing game in my laptop and watching movie and seeing cricket. That's because you don't have to be waste our much time to seeing movie, because lifetime is very important. So we need to, I prefer do exercise like football. That will help our benefits for our good health, and as well as this will improve our um, that will improve our minds.
Nice work, Mehdi. Here are some suggestions for improvement. 1, sentence structure. I usually do in my free time playing football would be better as in my free time I usually play football. 2, grammar. That's because you don't have to be waste our much time. Could be improved to that's because we shouldn't waste too much time. 3, repetition. That will improve our mind and improve our mind. Avoid repeating the same idea. 4, clarity. I prefer do exercise like football should be I prefer doing exercise like playing football. Here's a refined version. In my free time, I usually play football, play games on my laptop, watch movies, and watch cricket. I believe that we shouldn't waste too much time watching movies because life is valuable. That's why I prefer doing exercises like playing football, which benefits our health and improves our mind. I'll give you 7 out of 10. Keep it up. Next question. How important is education in your life?
Education is very important in our life, because education is the backbone of a nations. You have to be educated, educates our women, because a woman can educate our children, educate our nations. So everyone should be educated and learn new things, and um, because every person should have to be learned in our dates. Mm, mm, because when you learn new things, you know what to do and how not to do. So that's why you need to learn every day you need to read books, our subjective books, and our non-subjective books, that will improve our knowledge, and you can go better with that.
Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Our systems are experiencing heavy load. Please try again later.
Okay, I will answer that question again.
Sure, go ahead. I'm listening.
Education is very important in our life, because education is the backbone of a nation. Every person in our country should educated, because when you educate peoples properly, then we will develop our country very easily, because educated peoples are aware all of things. They are disciplined, they know what to do and how to do. But a uneducated people is not knowledgeable person. He is not a developing our country. He is not helping us. He is just a wasting our valuable informations in our country, valuable monies in our countries. He is just like a waste.
Great effort, Mahidi. Here's your feedback. 1. Clarity. Education is the backbone of a nation is a good point. To improve the flow, you could rephrase the second part to education plays a crucial role in the development of a nation. 2. Grammar. In the sentence, every person in our country should educated. It should be every person in our country should be educated. 3. Tenses. You used uneducated people is not a knowledgeable person, which should be uneducated people are not knowledgeable. 4. Tone. Instead of calling someone just like a waste, try a more neutral way, like not contributing to the development of the country. Here's a refined version. Education is very important in our life because it is the backbone of the nation. Every person in our country should be educated because when people are educated, they contribute to the development of the country. Educated people are aware, disciplined, and know what to do and how to do it. On the other hand, uneducated people lack knowledge and don't contribute to the nation's progress. Marks, I give you 7.5 out of 10. You made some excellent points. Next question. Do you think technology has made life easier or more complicated?
Yes, I think technology makes our life very easier. When you call someone, you can call 1 second and anywhere in the world. But because in old time we cannot connect so easily with any others people, like our fathers, our relatives. So, and you can you have a freeze, like I will tell you some technology like mobile phones, freeze, telecommunications, laptops and lights. Those are the main importance elements that help us to um, lead our daily life. You cannot even imagine without this product, this digital products. So every time, every day, we are using that digital elements that helps our life become very easier.
Nice try, Mahedi. Here's some feedback. 1. Repetition. You repeated made us, made us. You can avoid repeating words like that. 2. Grammar. We cannot connect so easily should be we couldn't connect so easily. 3. Clarity. The sentence you have a freeze isn't clear. Did you mean you have a freezer or you have access to things like phones? 4. Vocabulary. Instead of slides, you might mean smartphones or tablets. 5. Sentence structure. Try to use more complete sentences to make your ideas easier to follow. Here's a refined version. Yes, I think technology has made our lives much easier. For example, with just a phone call, you can reach anyone in the world in an instant. In the past, it was difficult to connect with our relatives or friends.
Friends.
Technology like mobile phones, refrigerators, telecommunications, laptops, and smartphones are essential tools that help us in our daily lives.
Tools,
We use
essential
these
tools.
digital products every day, and it's hard to imagine life without them. I'd give you 6.5 out of 10. Keep practicing. Next question, 7. What kind of music do you enjoy listening to?
I don't like the digital music.
Seems like you're ready to wrap up your answers, but you didn't quite respond to the music question. If you still want to answer it, feel free to do so, or let me know if you want to continue with another topic.
No, I want to continue these topics.
All right, no worries. We'll continue with the next question then. Here's question 8. Do you enjoy traveling? Why or why not?
Yeah, this question is very interesting and very I like that questions because I like traveling. In future,
Nice start, Mahedi. You've got the right idea. But let's add a bit more detail to make your response stronger. Here
okay,
are a
okay,
few
okay, okay,
suggestions.
okay, okay, okay,
1.
okay, okay.
Expand your
Stop.
answer. You mentioned that you like traveling, but you could explain why you like it. Is it for exploring new places, meeting people, or experiencing different cultures? 2. Sentence structure. Try to form more complete sentences to make your answer flow better. For example, yeah, this question is very interesting. Yes, I find this question interesting because I really enjoy traveling. Here's a refined version. Yes, I really enjoy traveling because it allows me to explore new places, learn about different cultures, and meet interesting people. It's always exciting to experience something different from my everyday life. I'd give you 6.5 out of 10. Just add a bit more detail next time. Next question 9. What are some of the benefits of learning a second language?
The benefits of learning second language is very important in our life. In your country, you can talk to your primary language, your native language, but when you are communicate with others peoples, others countries peoples, then you have to be speak with their language, and we know the international language is English, so everyone should learn English in very good. But you're not good at English, you're not communicate with others peoples, others countries, and you cannot discuss with your solutions, your businesses, like we can create with them with we can discuss about our business and our facilities, so that they can understand our topics and they will be interesting. When you're not expressing our business plan with them properly, then they will not be happy and they will not contacting us any.
Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Could not understand what you said.
I will answer you again. English is international language, so you need to learn second language every. I will answer you, please.
You're on the right track, Mahidi. Let's improve your answer with more detail. 1. Clarity. You
Let's start the second language question. I want to answer that.
got it. Go ahead and try answering the second language question again. I'm listening.
Everyone should learn his second language because in your country you can express your thoughts very easily because it is your primary language, it is your native language, so you can communicate with your people so easily. But when you go abroad and with other countries, then you have to be communicate with their language, or you have to find out the global language like English, because English is the international language, so you need to learn English very good at. You have to learn English so that you can communicate with them and we do business with them. You can do business with them.
Nice job, Mahidi. You've made some good points here. Let's work on refining it a bit more. 1. Clarity. The phrase, if everyone should learn his second language, could be clearer. You could say, everyone should learn a second language. 2. Grammar. You have to communicate with their language. Can be better phrased as, you need to communicate in their language. 3. Vocabulary. Instead of saying learn English very good, use learn English well. 4. Structure. Try to break your answer into more sentences to make it flow better. Here's a refined version. Everyone should learn a second language because in your own country, you can express yourself easily in your native language. However, when you go abroad or interact with people from different countries, you need to communicate in their language or use a global language like English. English is an international language, so it's essential to learn it well for effective communication and to do business with people around the world. I'd give you 7.5 out of 10. You made some great points. Work on clarity and grammar for a smoother response. That's all for the IELTS questions. You did a fantastic job. Would you like to continue with something else?
Yes.
Discuss any areas you'd like to improve further?
Yes, I will continue. Next question, please.
Great. Here's the next question. Stu 11. How do you usually spend your weekends?
I especially use my weekend to spending time with my family because I love my family very much. They are very important in our life because they are care about me. So I need to uh, spend time with them so that they will be very happy, and 1 or 2 days I will go to a tour that will be very enjoyable for us.
Nice response. Got a good answer, but let's refine it a bit. 1. Grammar. I especially use my weekend to spend time with my family. Could be clearer as I usually spend my weekends with my family. 2. Clarity. 1 or 2 days I will go to a tour. Could be more natural as on some weekends I like to go on a short trip. 3. Structure. Your ideas are great, but breaking them up into clear sentences will make the answer flow better. Here's a refined version. I usually spend my weekends with my family because they are very important to me. I love them. They care for me. So it's important to spend time together to make them happy. On some weekends, I also enjoy going on short trips, which are always fun and relaxing. Marks, I'd give you 7 out of 10. Great job. Just work on smoothing the sentence flow. Next question. What kind of books do you like to read?
I usually like the books is I usually like the uh,
Looks like your answer got cut off. Try completing it, and I'll be happy to give feedback. You can start with something like, I usually like books that, and then describe the types of books you enjoy.
I usually like the book that's very interesting and describe with motivations because life is very unwell and very lazy. You cannot work when you don't get motivations. So you need to everyday motivation to work hard because you're lazy person and you're not work when you do not get motivations. So everyone should study like discipline books and working how to work hard, how to develop in your future, how to set your goal. That will be very important to in your future. You can connect with others peoples because books describe us how to lead our life very easily um, because the author tell us, because authors have their experience and they are writing it down in their books, so we need to learn from them and um, and use it. You can example of our life.
You made some great points about motivation and how books can inspire us, Mahidi. Let's refine your answer to make it clearer and grammatically correct. 1. Clarity. Try to focus on one idea at a time. You mentioned motivation, discipline, and life goals, so breaking it down into clear sentences will help. 2. Grammar. Instead of I usually like a book that's very interesting, you could say I enjoy books that are interesting and motivational. 3. Vocabulary. Motivations could be replaced with motivation. It's usually used in the singular form. 4. Structure. Try to organize your ideas into a logical sequence. Here's a refined version. I enjoy reading books that are interesting and motivational. Life can sometimes feel challenging, and we often feel lazy or unmotivated. These books provide the inspiration we need to work hard and set goals for our future. They teach us how to be disciplined and develop ourselves. Authors share their experiences in books, and by learning from them, we can improve our lives and connect with others. I give you 6.5 out of 10. Great effort. Just work on structure and clarity. Next question, 13. Do you think it's important to be active in your community? Why or why not?
We have two actives in our community because you can connect with some other peoples because they are also knowledgeable and you can connect them with them and you can um, get help from them because they are also knowledgeable. They are also go to the next level of their career, so we can get help with them. And
You've got some solid ideas here, Mahedi. Let's improve your answer for clarity and structure. 1. Grammar. Instead of we have two actives in our community, you might mean it's important to be active in our community. 2. Clarity. You can connect with some other peoples should be you can connect with other people. 3. Sentence structure. You have a lot of ideas packed into one sentence. Breaking them down will make your answer easier to follow. Here's a refined version. It's important to be active in our community because it allows you to connect with knowledgeable people. These individuals can offer valuable advice and help as they've often advanced in their careers. By interacting with them, you learn from their experiences and grow yourself. I'd give you 6.5 out of 10. Keep going. Just focus on sentence structure and clarity. Next question, 14. What is the most memorable event you've ever attended?
my memorable what is the questions?
It looks like your answer got cut off again. Feel free to complete your thought, and I'll be happy to help refine your response. You could start by saying something like, my most memorable event was, and then share the event and why it was special.
My memorable event was when I was at 15.
Seems like your answer got cut off again. Try completing your sentence, and I'll be happy to help you refine it. You can say something like, my most memorable event was when I was at, and then describe the event and why it stands out for you.
My memorable events was when I travel Sylhet at my age of 16 because that is the most interesting place that I visit. There are three places I visit there in Sylhet, like Srimangol, Madhavkund, and Jaflong. Those are the most um, visited place in Bangladesh. So I visit there and I bath in Jaflong, and very interesting and a very sneak scenario. The jungle, tea tree. I can see tea tree, and there are so many hill, and there are borders in India's borders. There was a Indian borders around us, so that's very interesting and very memorable day in my life.
Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Our systems are experiencing heavy load. Please try again later.
My memorable day was when I visit Sylhet. My age.
Great start. Let's add more detail to make your answer complete. 1. Expand your answer. What made the visit to Sylhet memorable? Was it the place itself?
My memorable day was when I visit Sylhet, because when I visit Sylhet my age was 16, and I travel three places like Srimangol, Jaflong and Mouth of Kundu, and those are place are very beautiful place and interesting scenery, interesting imaging picture, scenario pictures, and I will enjoy there to bathing and playing and seeing beautiful scenario of the nature.
Nice work, Mahidi. You've shared some great memories. And now let's refine your answer for better grammar and structure. 1. Tense. Instead of when I visit Silat, it should be when I visited Sylhet. 2. Clarity. Phrases like interesting imaging picture can be simplified to beautiful scenery. 3. Grammar. Instead of those are place are, it should be those places were. Here's a refined version. My most memorable day was when I visited Sylhet at the age of 16. During the trip, I traveled to three beautiful places: Srimangol, Jaflong, and Madhabkunda. These places were full of stunning scenery, and I enjoyed taking in the beauty of nature. I had so much fun bathing, playing, and admiring the peaceful environment. It's a trip I will never forget. I'd give you 7.5 out of 10. Great effort. Just watch your grammar and focus on clear sentences. Next question, 15. What type of food do you enjoy the most?
I usually eat bread, because when I was child, I in breakfast I eat bread with tea, and in this time we don't have much time, so that I eat rice with vegetables and others lentils. So breads are very important for our health, because it gives us vitamins, so everyone should eat breads. Usually in Bangladesh, many peoples are eat their breakfast like bread with tea and vegetable. So I prefer that to eat and start with your breakfast with bread.
Good job, Mahidi. You shared your personal preference and related it to your childhood and habits in Bangladesh. Let's refine your answer for clarity and grammar. 1. Tense and structure. Instead of I easily eat bread, you could say I usually eat bread. 2. Grammar. Replace in this time we don't have much time. Nowadays we don't have much time. 3. Clarity. So breads are very important for our health. Should be bread is important for our health. Here's a refined version. I usually eat bread because, as a child, I often had bread with tea for breakfast. Nowadays, since we don't have much time, I sometimes eat rice with vegetables and lentils. Bread is important for our health because it provides essential vitamins. In Bangladesh, many people enjoy bread with tea and vegetables for breakfast, and I also prefer starting my day with bread. Marks. I give you 7 out of 10. You've got a solid answer. Just work on making it clearer and more concise. Next question, 16. Do you prefer spending time indoors or outdoors? Why?
I prefer spending time in outdoors, because indoors is not valuable for our health and our mind, because when you go to outdoor and play cricket, football, that will be very benefits for our health, because it helps our body keep it fit and fresh our mind, because in outside you will take you can take fresh air and fresh mind, so that I prefer to be playing in the outdoor.
Great effort, Mahidi. You've shared some good reasons for your preference. Let's refine your answer for better structure and grammar. 1. Grammar. Replace "me prefer spending time in outdoors" with "I prefer spending time outdoors." 2. Clarity. Instead of "outdoors is not valuable for our health," clarify that spending too much time indoors is not good for our health. 3. Repetition. Avoid repeating "fresh air" and "fresh mind." Combine them into a single idea. Here's a refined version. I prefer spending time outdoors because spending too much time indoors is not good for our health or mind. When you go outside and play sports like cricket or football, it benefits your health by keeping your body fit and refreshing your mind. Being outdoors also allows you to enjoy fresh air, which improves your overall well-being. That's why I love spending time outside. Marks, I give you 7.5 out of 10. You're doing really well. Just work on avoiding repetition and polishing your sentences. Next question 17. What is your favorite type of music?
My favorite type of music is ghazal, because it is not telling all the lies things, because they tell the truth things, truths of our life. They're telling what to do and what not to do. So that's why I like the ghazal of, because it's remind us Allah and our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So I prefer not the digital song. I am not preferring the digital song, because that's tell us lies, and that's very bad for our children, because there are so many nude songs and they are dancing and all the things. I don't like that.
Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Could not understand what you said.
Please tell me the question again.
मैं आपके पैगाम को मुकम्मल तौर पर नहीं समझ सका। क्या आप वजाहत कर सकते हैं कि आप क्या कहना चाहते हैं? आप उर्दू में वजाहत कर सकते हैं और मैं आपकी मदद करने की पूरी कोशिश करूंगा।
Please tell me the question that you asked me.
Of course, the last question I asked you was, what is your favorite type of music?
My favorite type of music is ghazal. This is the Muslim songs, because we are Muslims and we don't like the digital song like dancing, and there are so many nudes. Um, there are so many nudes image.
Thank you for sharing your preference, Mahidi. Let's refine your response to make it clearer and more respectful in tone. My favorite type of music.
Okay, let's start the next questions. Hello, hello, ChatGPT. Hello, are you there?
Hello, Mahidi. Yes, I'm here. How can I assist you?
Please tell me that question again. I will answer that.
Sure. Question was, what is your favorite type of music?
My favorite type of music is gajol because it's tell us the truths in our life. It didn't tell us the false things. That's why I like gajol. In digital song, I don't like that because there are so many bad things in there. There are so many nude girl and they are dancing and the other things that is haram in our religions. So that's we like gajol, not the digital song.
You've expressed your thoughts clearly. Let's refine your answer for better structure and a more neutral tone. My favorite type of music is ghazal because it conveys truthful and meaningful messages about life. I prefer it over digital songs, as many of those contain elements that go against my religious values. Ghazals, on the other hand, are respectful and inspiring, which is why I enjoy listening to them. This version maintains your points while keeping it concise and balanced. What do you think?
Please give me my mark.
You did well, Mehdi. Here's your feedback. 1. Clarity. Your answer is clear and you expressed your preference and reasoning well. 2. Grammar. Some minor corrections were needed for grammar and word choice. For example, gajol should be gazal.
Gazal,
Didn't tell us that
gazal,
false things
gazal.
can be refined as doesn't convey false messages. 3. Tone. Your answer could use a slightly softer tone when discussing topics like digital songs to make it more neutral. I'd give you 7 out of 10. Great job. Just work on grammar, sentence flow, and tone for an even stronger response.
Okay, next question.
好的，下一个问题是，你喜欢的运动是什么？ What is your favorite sport and why?
My favorite sports is football because I love playing football. Playing football is my favorite.
You've got the main idea across, Mehdi. Let's refine your answer a bit for clarity and grammar. 1. Grammar. Instead of my favorite sports is football, it should be my favorite sport is football. 2. Repetition. You mentioned playing football twice. We can combine the ideas to make it flow better. Here's a refined version. My favorite sport is football because I love playing it. It's the sport I enjoy the most. I'd give you 7 out of 10. You did well. Just focus on avoiding repetition and ensuring grammatical accuracy. Next question. Do you prefer reading books or watching movies? Why?
I prefer reading book because reading books you can get knowledge about our life, about our career, about our work. And when you see movies, movies is very good in our leisure time, but not all the time because it's consumes lots of time, and time is very important and valuable in our life. So you don't have to be waste in movies. You have to be waste, you have to be use our time in reading books. Then you can learn so many things and we use it in our career life and in our work.
Great points, Mahidi. You've shared a solid reasoning for why you prefer reading books. Let's improve the clarity in grammar. 1. Grammar. Instead of I prefer reading book, it should be I prefer reading books. Clarity. Movies is very good in our leisure time. Can be refined to movies are enjoyable during leisure time. 3. Repetition. Phrases like wasting time and use our time can be combined for better flow. Here's a refined version. I prefer reading books because they provide valuable knowledge about life, career, and work. While movies are enjoyable during leisure time, they can be time consuming, and time is very precious. I believe it's better to use our time to read books, as they can teach us important lessons that we can apply in our careers and everyday life. I give you 7.5 out of 10. Good work. Focus on grammar and structure for even better clarity. Next question. What do you think is more important, success or happiness?
I prefer happiness because when you become happy, you can do anything. When you happy, you can do your work very easily, and you are not happy, you are not working very easily, you are just wasting and thinking, and that's not very good to success. Where you have to be happy when you work, because you're not happy in your work and your job, you're not get development, because that's conquer, you have to be conquer, you have to be very find out what.
You're making some great points here, Mahedi. Let's refine your answer to make it clearer and improve the grammar. 1. Grammar. Instead of when you are happy, you do your work very easily. It could be when you're happy, you can do your work more easily. Clarity. The sentence, you are not happy, you are not working very easily. Improve to when you're not happy, it's harder to focus and work
It's
effectively.
hard to focus.
3. Repetition. Avoid repeating ideas like, you have to be happy when you work. It can be combined with other ideas to make it more concise. Here's a refined version. I prefer happiness because when you're happy, you can do anything with ease. Being happy helps you perform tasks more effectively, while unhappiness can make it hard to focus and get work done. If you're not happy in your job, it can hinder your progress and development. Happiness is key to being successful as it motivates and drives you to achieve your goals. I give you 7 out of 10. You've got good ideas. Just work on refining your sentences for clarity and grammar. Next question. Do you think it's important to save money? Why?
Yeah, it's important to save money because in future you don't know what will happen in your career. You can lose your job, you can lose your all of your monies in your business. So when you have a backup plan in your money, and then you have saving monies in your bank account, then you can use that in your bad day. So I prefer to saving money is good for our future plan. It helps many ways. When you get hospitalized, when you don't have any money, you can use that in your life saving opportunity.
You're making great points. Let's work on making your response clearer and improving the grammar. 1. Grammar. Instead of when you have a backup plan in your money, it can be when you have money saved as a backup plan. 2. Clarity. It helps many ways can be more clearly stated as it can help in many ways. 3. Repetition. Instead of saying saving money multiple times, combine ideas to make your answer smoother. Here's a refined version. Yes, it's important to save money because you never know what might happen in the future. You could lose your job or face financial difficulties in your business. Having money saved as a backup gives you security for tough times. For example, if you need medical care or face unexpected expenses, you can use your savings to manage the situation. That's why saving money is crucial for planning for the future. I'd give you 7.5 out of 10. Great job. Just focus on reducing repetition and polishing your grammar. Next question. Do you like working in a team or individually? Why?
I prefer working in a team because you when you work in your team you will get help, and you will get lot of knowledge about them, because you are not all of we are not knowledgeable all of things. So when you work in your team, you can get helps with them, and you can learn so many things. When you work alone, you are very you're not working very well because you're alone.
on the right track, Mahidi. Let's refine your response for clarity and grammar. 1. Grammar. Instead of you when you work in your team, you will get help. It can be when you work in a team, you receive help. 2. Clarity. The phrase you are not all of you, are not knowledgeable all of things can be refined to not everyone knows everything. 3. Repetition. Avoid repeating you can get help and you can learn so many things. Combine these ideas for better flow. Here's a refined version. I prefer working in a team because when you work with others, you receive help and gain knowledge from them. Not everyone knows everything, so being in a team allows you to learn from each other. When you work alone, it can be harder to perform well because you don't have that support and exchange of ideas. Marks. I give you 7 out of 10. Your main ideas are clear. Just focus on structure and clarity for an even stronger answer. Next question. Do you enjoy cooking? Why or why not?
Let's stop here, and next day you will start these questions in the next day. So don't start with the first question. Start in here. Are you?
Got it, Mahidi. We'll pick up right from where we left off next time. Looking forward to continuing your practice.
Okay, let's finish this session today. We'll talk to you the next day, next night.
All right, Mahidi, I'll be here whenever you're ready to continue. Take care and have a great day.
You also take care. Have a great day to you.
Thank you, Mahidi. Take care and see you next time.